people are frightened about this matter, you know. That's why they are all very quiet. Because it may open the Pandora door, you know what that is? Open the devil's inside. And so he's frightened, keeps it all very close. So I want to open it for myself. You don't have to listen. I've opened it for myself umpteen times. So I'm hurt. I question, I say, why? Why am I hurt? And what is hurt? As he pointed out, as many of you have pointed out, it is my idea, my belief, my conclusion, my dependency, my sense of beliefs and so on I have got, which all goes up to make up a picture about myself. Right? Right? I am a what? A scientist, a professor, a businessman, or something or other. And I have a picture of myself, right? And you come along and say, you're not as good as I am. I've discovered much more. Or I've done this, I've done that. I'll get a shock, right? So then my next question is, why do I have these pictures, images, ideas, conclusions, which can be heard? As long as I have them, they're all going to be trodden on. Right? No? No?
Are we asking, Krishnaji, why do we maintain the self?
No. My question is, just listen what I say. I have got them, right? And I see as long as I have them, somebody is going to tread on them. Doesn't matter, it may not be my wife, it may be some stranger, see, or somebody whom I know, somebody is going to tread on it. Then I get hurt. So I'm asking myself, why do I have these images, pictures, ideas, conclusions about anything which can be heard, which can be trodden on?
Isn't it to build up an identity?
So are you saying, I have identified myself with my belief, with my picture, with my image, with my, and so on. So I am all that, right? And when any of you tread on any of these things, I am hurt. Why don't, keep it as simple. So let's keep it simple first, and we'll make it very, very complex as we go along.
Because I feel I need to know and to be sure to be secure.
But it's so, isn't it? If you have no picture, madam, of any about yourself, I'm a marvelous woman, marvelous man, I'm very good at this, and so on. If I have no pictures at all about myself, you can't hurt me.
Then I'm afraid that I might not exist if I don't have
So, wait, then you say, if I don't have these images, pictures, conclusions, and so on, I have nobody. So, fear of being nobody creates these pictures, right? The fear of being nobody is conditioned by society, by your parents, by your, and so on. They say you must be somebody, right? You must be good at mathematics, you must be good at being a professor, businessman, or a violinist, and so on. And society has imposed this through education, or you have your own capacity. And so you have a picture about yourself, and you say, can I live without a picture about myself? You say, I can't, because it's too frightening to be nothing. Wait, which means what? You actually have not given that up, the picture, but you are afraid of what might be. It might be something entirely different. It's like a person who is attached to another tremendously and won't let go. Because he says, my God, if I let go, you follow? What will happen? What will happen is creating fear, not letting go. But if you let go, then you'll find out what might happen. Right?
So this part of the trouble seems to be we want to know what will happen before
Yes,
we
yes.
let go.
Before I give up, I must have some reward at the end of it. This is the good old game we've all played. So I'm asking myself and you, why am I hurt? Can I and you be free of the idea, the image, the picture? If you can't, then get hurt and accept it and live with it. Don't say, oh my God, is it possible to live without being hurt? I said, it's not possible if you accept that. But if you say, look, I know I'm hurt. Now I see why I'm hurt. You know, the reason, the logic, the sequence of getting hurt. Now, let us find out a way of not being hurt. That is, let's find a process or something which will completely wipe away any image I have. So that, and I don't create future images. Is that possible?
Not creating a negative,
Huh?
and not creating a negative image. Saying, I'm bad, I'm worth nothing, therefore I won't be hurt. There's nothing to be
And that's a game you're playing.
Many people do.
Do you really seriously want to find a way of living in which you cannot possibly hurt? Do you want to find out? And then, no, it's not a game you're playing.
But I think we think that these images about ourselves are necessary for some reason, so we won't draw
Let's
them.
find out. Are they necessary? If you think they are necessary, it's going to be hurt. Right? So anything that can be hurt is not necessary. Right? Anything that can be destroyed, trampled upon, broken up is not worth keeping. You wouldn't buy a cheap dress which will last half a day. Right? You may say it's necessary to have a dress, agree.